Step 1 on how to wash your cat. Fill a sink with warm, a little bit hotter water. Not too hot, but they have a higher body temperature. Step 2, go grab a cat. Step 3, put the cat in the sink. Step 4, turn some of the water down. Look at a kitty butthole. All right, sprayer, here we go. Doesn't that feel wonderful in your stinky butt? The cat is properly traumatized and will sit quietly for you, thinking it's going to be drowned or eaten by the garbage disposal. Silently trying to figure out avenues of escape. Knocking everything else off around. Up a little bit. Okay. This is Isabella, by the way. She's a ragdoll cat I got years ago. She's about 14 years old. So maybe being elderly and less ability to move puts her in the sink and quiet. But honest to God, cats do better in the sink. I used to bathe them for years and years in a tub. And they'd howl and crawl the walls, but for some reason the sink's a little bit easier. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. I got some in the sink. And there. We'll turn her this way so people can see her. Look at that sad little face. She's like, what are you doing to me? Got some nose crusties. Nose crusties, sit down. You're not gonna drown, sit. All right. Step 45. I get some, I don't use kitty shampoo, I use Suave Kids 2-in-1. I notice if you get a regular shampoo and you don't have a conditioner in it, their coats kind of get shitty. But it's also tearless, so I'll buy kids shampoo. You can do Johnson's & Johnson because I've had that before, but this one's coconut. So it smells like suntan lotion, which is Mommy's favorite smell. So lather it up. And her little body, she's very tiny. She's kind of sickly too. I don't really like to give her too many baths, but it's like 90 degrees outside. So that's the other thing. When you get done with bathing and it's time for drying, you have to dry them very, very well with a towel. And scrub them like I'm doing this with the towel, but to dry them. And then, you know, professionally you sit there for like an hour and a half and you dry them with the hairdryer if they can tolerate it. Of course, you know, you put it on, well, if you have a low setting, that's great, but it takes even longer. High setting is better, but obviously you have to keep moving it because it'll burn them, get too hot. And then you comb and you brush, you know, when you dry. Drying's a whole other thing. But if it's a nice hot day, like it's 90 degrees outside today, what I do is I dry them real well, I try to brush them out a little bit, and then I stick them outside. But I've got a balcony, so they're not indoor-outdoor cats or anything like that. So we go sit outside. Obviously I'm not there all the time, but they kind of sun themselves, keeps them cool, and then they kind of air dry a little bit. And then they, this is a comb. So I wet comb them too. Pulls out some of the excess hair. I mean, you don't have to do this part. I just do it because whenever they have a bath, the drawback to that is like, the pro is that they're nice and clean, they smell good. The drawback is they shed like a mother effer. but that's because maybe they're getting rid of their undercoat or something like that. And they do have a higher body temp than humans. I think it's like 102 or something around there. So they're going to end up shivering even if you've got warm water. It's just their nature. So that's why it's kind of important to make sure you always give them a bath kind of on a warmer day. Something that's not, you know, cold outside. The other thing too is about getting around their face. Like they can get an ear infection or something if you shoot water straight in their little ear canal. So like I really clean ears separately if I think they're gunky. I mean, I could go like this and massage them. And then I take a fingernail, just not gouge them in the eye, but I kind of pick off any little crusties that are around their face. Try to rub things out. But so once that's done, I'm going to have to drain the sink a little bit. And there's a hole in the sink, obviously, and they can step in it. But what I do is I just kind of take the plug and I tilt it up so it drains it, but she's not necessarily stepping in a drain hole. And then I turn this back on as I see how hot we can get it because I don't want to burn her. Just remember, it's got to be a little hot to you, but not burning. Start to rinse her off in her little butthole. I'll give you the tutorial on the other one. I've got another one. She's fairly new. Seraphina. This is Isabella. The other one's name is Seraphina. And okay, let's think a little bit. And she's never had a bath before, at least with me. So we're gonna see how that goes. There we go, now we're draining. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. She's probably like, that awaits me. Okay, so once you're done, you gotta squeeze them. See, like this, and just squeeze. Try to squeeze the water out of there. This is a 7-minute video. Holy shit. Okay, squeeze the paws out, like you're squeezing a towel. Squeeze. Squeeze the tail. Squeeze. Okay. She's technically done. Here's the towel. Make sure it's ready. Throw it over them, like that. Get their little face out, because if they don't see, they kind of go a little ballistic in the towel. Lift them up, hold them for a while. There you go. Poor traumatized kitty.